Hello, hello. We're back on another amazing Monday. Now it's August 2nd, and here we are. I didn't say the wrong date this time.
I know. We've got the right month, and it's August.
Right month, right day. Heck yeah. So,
oh my goodness.
Of course, it's kind of rainy out in Gainesville right now, about to storm. It might already be storming, but, you know, there was sunshine one part of this day. So it'll still be a good day.
Just it's classic Florida summer day.
Right.
August. Wow, I can't believe it because that means
like
the children will be going back to school. So it's so
exciting.
Is that
a yay? That's a yay.
Actually, I'll be honest. This year, I'm starting to get used to summers.
I know.
And I'm like, I could do another couple weeks of summer.
That's only because for summers we get to go to really fun places like St. Augustine and other, wonderful. Hey
Tara, happy Monday.
Yeah, other wonderful places. So now it's back in Gainesville full time almost.
I don't mind being back in Gainesville because that means we're taking property management tours.
Oh, that also means we're taking listings.
That's right. So
listings to sell.
All right.
All right. Well, let's introduce ourselves, even though everybody probably already knows.
Oh,
I'm Kristen Rabell.
I'm Rebecca Johnson.
Yay, here we are for the Rabell Realty Group podcast. And today we have an exciting guest, a friend of mine, Jason Osbourne from Mosquito Joe. So with Mosquitoes out and about, always in Florida and especially Gainesville, let's talk about the services, what he does, what he can do for you. And he's just a really fun guy to talk to. So stick with us. But right now, we got to start with our Monday Market Moment.
All right, friends, let's take a look and see what's happening in North Central Florida in the real estate world.
Check this out.
We'll start with Gainesville, Alachua County, and we're looking at basically, it looks like June
July
versus
1st to
July
August
1st.
2nd to today.
Oh, we did for today. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
So you get a little bit of August in there. Active, you've got 238 that are still active. That's anything that's hit the market as of July 1st through today. Single family residential style homes. So attached or detached,
Which
but they're
also
all
includes
single
condos,
family.
which are attached.
Yes. And then pending, you've got 365 that are still under contract, that have gone under contract in the month of July so far, and then 381 that have closed in the month of July through August 2nd. But really, that's really not really.
Honestly, when I did the numbers, there were maybe like 5 because the weekend
You have to close it out.
basically Sunday. So everybody was sort of closing things out or activating them or pending them today. So,
Exactly.
I mean, they were really kind of yesterday and the day before. So
But it looks like in June there were 548. So it looks
Closed,
like,
the numbers have gone down pretty significantly from that number. That's why I added this. I was pretty shocked, actually.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if it's because we can't really look up active and, from June because they would have
Right.
already pinned it or closed. I guess if we go back, but the stats aren't saved anywhere until like 2 or 3 months later. So, but we have talked about the activity has kind of lowered earlier in the season. It started lowering in July rather than August, September when we usually see that. So we're just wondering if it was a huge pickup from the beginning of, of the spring. So right now we have less activity, but also less closing. So I'm almost thinking it's a better time to buy right now if you're really looking.
I think so. I would agree with that. So then if we go down to the Tampa Hillsborough area, you've got 568 that are still active in terms of residential properties.
So way lower.
Yeah, a lot lower.
Way lower.
Then you've got 1,155 that have pended, and then 1,133 that have closed, versus June where you had 1,147.
So not as many, right, as Gainesville, the difference, the Gainesville-Alachua area, but still higher in June.
Yeah, a little bit. Then if we go up over to Marion and Ocala, you've got 420 active, 795 pending. And then you've got, wow, that's interesting, 791 foreclosed for the month of July versus June where you had 887.
Right. So that number is very similar in some ways to Tampa with the difference of active versus pending and closed, but to Gainesville in terms of closed July versus closed June. So Every area is slightly different, but those three are the closest in terms of the June sales. But then you go up to St. Augustine,
They're
the beach
special.
area.
Yep.
Right?
So you've got 51 active, 29 currently pending, and then you've got 41 that closed in the month of June. I'm sorry, in the month of July. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take you back in time, versus 39 in the month of June.
Which is really no different right there.
It's not really much of a difference at all.
So I like to say when you hear numbers, whether you're reading it or on TV or, anyone's giving you numbers, a lot of times it's nationally based or maybe even the whole state of Florida. But as you can see in each area, the numbers are very different. So you have, a huge difference in Gainesville in terms of closed this month from last month. A fair difference in active versus closed. Ocala, again, a fairly large difference in terms of, closed from the last 2 months and active to pended. And then Tampa and St. Augustine, really not a huge difference from June and July. And their numbers are still pretty high for the area. So, it's really, everybody always says real estate is local. So, you really want to think about and maybe talk to, us, but your local realtor about the numbers in your area. And then when you really get down, this is Gainesville, Alachua County. We actually do the numbers for all of Alachua, but when we do the numbers for Tampa, we only do the city of Tampa. We don't do all of Hillsborough because those numbers are ginormous. So, and then St. Augustine, we really only do the Davis Shores area and the St. Augustine Beach area. So we're not going all the way up into Jacksonville, all the way down, we're not really going past Crescent Beach area so much. So we're very, in some areas we're a lot larger, some areas a lot smaller. So again, if you get into your neighborhood and you want to know what your neighborhood is doing or what your town, like if you're in the city of Alachua or the city of High Springs, call us and we'll do those numbers for you. And we'll look at that, the active dependent to close and also the, the average price, the median price.
For sure. Yeah. All right, so I believe we're introducing Jason
Osbourne.
Hey, thanks for having me, ladies.
All right,
just magically appeared in the studio.
Hey.
So Mosquito Joe, it's not Mosquito Jason, but it has become Mosquito Jason in the area, right?
That's just so people will quit calling me Joe. So
Mosquito Joe, that is a franchise. Is a Florida franchise pretty much?
No, so we're actually all around the country now. We're even out into California. There's about 278, something about that. But as far as like Florida, we are sold out. Like there's no more available territory, so we're pretty prominent and getting established out here.
And you cover here in Gainesville, but you also have another location or two?
So our Gainesville location is where I'm the operations manager.
Right.
I cover Gainesville, Ocala, and then I'm also the part owner of Orlando. So pretty involved in the area and get to see a lot of terrain and the different mosquitoes and different yards of how we can treat them. And whatnot.
Yeah, when I first knew about you guys, it was with your owner, Flint Whipke, who just Gainesville native, a lot of people know him. He was coming in and talking to me, and one of our neighbors in Hale and our customers he was from Miami, and he was super excited to hear about you all because he used you all in Miami, and he loved your product because he has horses, and he knows that your product is good for horses. It's safe, it's healthy. So tell us a bit about that.
That's funny you bring that up. That was our first customer, and he's still with us to this day. Steve Elliott. So,
good old Steve.
He's a big proponent of our service, being around the horses and whatnot. Our service is good for mosquitoes, fleas, ticks. We guarantee the service, so we try and keep up with the rain and all that to keep everybody relief. But,
all of this rain. Yeah.
Now we've even got into misting systems. Steve has a fine misting system installed. Still uses our service because he likes the program.
Yep. Okay.
And he's not just mosquito free; he's literally bug free. So he's pretty happy. No flies in the barn. None of that.
So that
stuff.
helps with flies also.
Yeah, when we do the misting systems, we can literally create a whole barrier around a yard, a barn, anything of that nature. We can do mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, flies. It's pretty much a perimeter pest install.
Nice. So you guarantee. What does that mean?
So we guarantee our service, meaning when these heavy rains come upon us and you see increased activity in between your treatments, we just call us. We'll come out, reschedule a treatment. see if we can treat those breeding sites and help get you some relief to your next scheduled treatment. So pretty much if you're on our service and you see mosquitoes, just call us. It's a hassle-free service. It's what we do. We don't chase squirrels in our off time. Like everything is mosquito, flea, and tick
Right, you
based.
can call like Florida Pest or someone else
Correct.
for
Yeah,
that. You've got the
exactly.
flying bugs, or most of them.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of people are really worried about other flying bugs like bees and butterflies. How do you know it's not affecting them?
That's a great point. So we certify and train all of our technicians to protect the pollinators, even to take it a step further, people like the hummingbirds and dragonflies. So we try and protect the pollinators by not spraying any flowering plants directly, maybe in just those areas, get a lot of details with our customer and learn their yard. That way we can customize the service to keep the pests away, and you can still enjoy all that fun, beautiful butterflies and bees.
Now, you said your mom had a worry
yes.
about some sort of
Karen,
product.
if you're on here, which I don't know, she was going into the grocery store, but she said she'd try to listen, so she'll catch the replay. My mother was worried about spraying anything with children because she's got a lot of little grandchildren. So it's safe for horses. Is it safe for small humans?
It's safe for small humans, but we don't really want to use the word safe because
Okay.
we do use chemicals, which therefore there is toxicity. So what I like to say is it's a friendlier product, and we have to go by the label. So even though it can be safe for a bigger horse, the dosage we're using is for a mosquito. So we're shooting for pinhead-sized pests. We're usually using the lowest dosage allowed on our products because we dilute it so much with water. So with that being said, we just need a 30-minute dry time, and we can alleviate those worries. Kids, pets, barefoot, etc. after that 30-minute dry time. And if you really have concerns or even environmental ones, we offer botanical treatments as well.
I like it. I mean, she uses bleach and stuff in her house, so I'm sure it's on the same level. Let's see.
So
Yeah.
Susan is saying loves Mosquito Joe and the fun facts she gets with each service. So I know that
Oh.
you are the one to provide the fun facts. Do you still provide those, or did you teach all your guys?
Actually, my technicians have
There you go.
embraced this and
Nice, yeah.
taken it upon themselves to educate themselves and come up with their own fun facts. And
What kind of fun facts? Wait. Well, I'm unaware of this.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Are they
It's great.
mosquito specific, or are
No.
they just in general?
we just
Think
throw it
like
out
dad
there.
jokes, but
Yeah.
as a fact.
Oh man,
Exactly.
Like a dad facts.
Yeah.
Right.
dad facts. All
It
right.
started off kind of mosquito pest related, and then we just went for it, and it kind of took off.
Susan, drop
and
your
so-
favorite one. I need an example.
Yeah. Do you remember any of your favorites off the top of your head? We won't.
I always did like the mosquito ones just stuck out to me. Like a mosquito has 47 teeth.
What?
That's why they
Exactly.
hurt so bad when they
I
bite
had
you.
no
or
idea
sting
that they
you.
had teeth. I didn't even think about it.
What do they eat?
Blood.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Right?
really
But they
they only
suck on
need the
that.
blood for the nutrients to reproduce, and that's the female. So only a female mosquito will
Right,
bite you.
right.
Males feed off nectar, and they only live about 10 days. So if you do have like a pretty flower garden, you're actually attracting male mosquitoes, and you know the girls want to follow the
Rude.
guys because they need each other. So you could be attracting, even if you're doing like natural landscaping to reduce your mosquito population, tipping and tossing water. That's for breeding sites. If you're maintaining a beautiful garden, you're actually attracting males too.
Wow, that's interesting.
And all while they won't bite you,
Idea,
they
right,
are there
but-
to
but
reproduce.
they're-
Oh, shrimp's heart is located in its head.
There you go.
There you go.
Man, my 8-year-old would
The
be all
fishing
about
came out of
this.
this. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we always get them. So let's go ahead and take a break because we're real close to
Oh.
it, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this.
If you're looking to step back in time to old Florida living with park benches and oak tree moss swaying above your head, look no further than the town of Micanopy. 20 minutes south of Gainesville, the town of Micanopy boasts quaint antique stores and a rich history. If you're looking to step back in time to old Florida living with park benches and oak tree moss swaying above your head, look no further than the town of Micanopy. 20 minutes south of Gainesville, the town of Micanopy boasts quaint antique stores and a rich history. The town was named for a Seminole Indian chief, Micanopy. Today, you can visit over 39 sites listed on the National Registry of Historic Places in Micanopy, one of which houses Native American artifacts from the time of Chief Micanopy. Fast forward a few years and visit the Greek Revival colonial home built in 1845, the Herlong Mansion Bed and Breakfast. It welcomes guests with southern comforts like a second-floor porch swing bed and 3-course breakfast served every morning. An easy day trip or an overnight weekend visit will leave you relishing the old Florida lifestyle. Visit buysellrebell.com to find your Micanopy home.
Hey there, welcome back to the Rabell Realty Group podcast. We're talking with Jason Osbourne from Mosquito Joe. So he's Mosquito Jason. And we wanted to talk a little bit about the why the service is so important and the dangers of mosquitoes.
So mosquitoes, ticks as well, and even fleas for your pets, they can transmit a lot of diseases and sicknesses, and usually that's monitored when health officials go out and check chickens in the area. Since they're constantly outside, they'll take a blood sample and they can see and tell if Zika's in the area, yellow fever, that type of dangers. Well, now with the current health crisis and the climate, these health officials aren't making those checks on those chickens. So really,
we don't know
we don't know.
out
That's
there.
why you're not hearing about Zika or yellow fever or any of that stuff right now. Dengue fever.
Is it pretty prominent when they're looking? Like you'll find areas that they really find that.
Yeah, they'll literally find an area and say, wow, it's in the area. There's like mosquitoes dropping these viruses. And when they do that, it's built in their stomach. So when they're out biting, they're getting them. And you're literally
With their
playing
47 teeth.
Yeah,
How
you're
How
playing
can something
Russian
so
roulette.
small carry so many illnesses?
They create them in their body, so it's just bacterias that grow in their belly, and they transmit them to humans that way. So,
So what has been the process before something like Mosquito Joe came along? And I know there's one other company that's similar to it, but you know, when the CDC found, say, there was dengue fever in South Florida and moving upwards, what were they doing before?
they used to do trucks that would fog the cities.
I do vaguely remember
Gainesville
that,
still
yeah.
does it to an extent. However, they don't do the whole city. It's into zones.
Right,
and
so
they
they're
do
gonna find the
certain
waterways.
zones, exactly,
Yeah.
and they'll do some of the waterways. Now, what Mosquito Joe and some other services do is they customize it to your yard. Instead of just driving down the street fogging your yard, we'll get in your backyard, look for the breeding sites, treat them, spray your yard down, and then we can do the misting systems to keep you protected.
So
That
what's the
touch of
difference? Like you said, Steve, and other people will do both services. You have a service, which I know I use with you, and then also the misting system, which it sounds like you could do both. But what's the difference of the two?
Yeah, you really wouldn't need to do both unless you just wanted zero bugs. But the difference would be is our service is contract free, so we can just come through the summer or as you're choosing to be outside. A misting system, you would have it year round, and you could kind of do it touch of a button. So it comes with a remote, goes off regularly like a sprinkler system, and then you get a remote. So if you're barbecuing right now and you want relief, you can hit it and it'll go off. And then our service wouldn't be, you know, you could use it a couple months, you could use it just for a party. So
Right.
versatility to both, kind of whatever you're looking for.
Interesting. I know I started with you all because my mom loves plants, and I'd have to go pick up my son after school. She would pick him up, and I would just be eaten alive along the way. And so it's been really helpful. She's who I started with you guys,
Right,
and you know
yeah.
that, right? And I just, as a gift, would, for her taking care of Mason, pay for it for free so that they can keep up with it and I don't get eaten when I go pick them up. And they're enjoying the outside too. So it is really, I have, as a customer of yours, noticed the huge difference. Now, of course, with this month, we were kind of out of town. We let, a lot of buckets get filled with water, showed up back home, and the mosquitoes were out. So it really is about you all coming by, or you as a homeowner also throwing that.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a
water out,
relationship.
right.
You got to tip and toss. Rebecca mentioned it earlier. Some natural landscaping. If you trim stuff back, that'll help with everything. So
Sure.
little.
Now there are natural plants, that can help get rid of mosquitoes. There's certain types.
Correct. You're going to want to go with something with a scent, citronella, or anything with a scent. Mosquitoes don't see you and bite you; they smell you. And no offense,
Okay,
but it comes
so
from
that
our
smell
breath
is
and our sweat.
masking
So
you in a way.
correct.
The citronella is masking
It's more
you.
of a camouflage.
So should we be flattered if they like to bite us? That means we smell good, like flowers?
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
However you
Or
want to
your
take
perfume
it.
is too flowery, but
if
yes.
you're using those, if you're using citronella candles, don't wait till the mosquitoes are there. You want to burn it before and build that atmosphere and that aroma in the air. So once everybody shows up, now you're camouflaged.
And
is
then
how I'll put it.
that misting system, pressing it, that
Then it
releases the
just
smell,
releases
and
it.
then it
Yeah.
just, and you don't have to wait. You can do it right there. You can
can
walk
do it right
outside,
there.
do it right there.
Yes.
How long does it last for? Is it per area?
It goes off for 15 to 45 seconds. So
Okay.
you can set it however hard you want to hit it, I guess. But and again, those can be filled botanically or with a synthetic product. So
nice. Okay.
pretty nice. It's a good investment. You
I
ladies
think so,
sell all
too.
these
So-
nice houses
right.
with pools and stuff. This is a great way to get out there and enjoy them.
Right. This is a great way if you have a listing or you're having an open house or you're wanting to list your house and have people, especially during this time, really enjoy showing it and looking at the outside, especially if you have a beautiful outside area. Mosquito Joe is kind of the way to go. Like you said, you don't have to have a contract. You could do
Correct.
sort of, a 1 day or 3 month period. Tell us about
Yeah,
that.
it's not like odd for someone, even realtors use us to sell a house and simply just leave our card for the homeowner. So
Okay,
it's not like an odd thing. People call us just for birthdays once a year. We'll have like a constant customer. They never use us again just for that birthday once a year. So contract free, choose how you want to use it.
Do you find that they use you one time and they're like, that was really nice, want to use you again a couple months
What
later?
I really
or-
find is people think like the summer ends in October, so they're like, "I'll just go ahead and cut off the service," and then it stays warm through, and they're like, "Hey, can you just like come back twice?" So,
I
Yeah.
like that you say that the summer ends in October.
Right, not even August.
is
It's
true
really
Florida.
October.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. Winter,
We
fall
usually get
and
a
winter
call back,
begin
yeah.
in January and then end in February.
Yeah, but it's been great. Gainesville's been awesome. Our customers love us. The fun facts, you guys have been awesome. So
Yeah.
we thank everybody. We love being here.
Well, good. I mean, I'm a customer of you. You're a customer of me, looking for some properties to invest in. So,
Yeah.
you can also use the property management company when you get them, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna
We just
need
got to
your
get Bobby on
services
board,
too.
right?
Yes.
If she's watching or watches later, Bobby, I'm coming for you.
It'll be good for us.
Yeah, we'll find you some stuff. Duplexes, triplexes, quadruplexes, that's what
Yes.
you're looking for, right?
Yeah, something like that. We can,
Yep. So we help our customers find properties to manage, and then they help our customers be mosquito tick free.
I like it.
And
great
flies.
partnership.
And flies. Yes, it is. All right. Well, we appreciate you having you on here, Jason. You can share this with your customers later. Let them know you help a lot of realtors, and they help you back.
Yeah,
But
definitely. Thank you, ladies, for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
For sure. I'm going to go through the slides now.
All right, it's my turn. All right, if you have a property and you have purchased it as an investment and you don't want the hassle of leasing it, doing the accounting, dealing with the repairman, having inspections, or you just don't enjoy being a landlord, call me. I'm here to help you. So 352-213-6410, K&R Property Management. We are here to help.
We're here to help you with all of that. All right. And if you are looking to get into real estate or maybe change your real estate career, you're coming from another town, coming to Gainesville or Tampa or St. Augustine or Ocala, join our team. You can reach us at join@buysellrebell.com.
Can't get enough of Kristen and Rebecca? Good news. We're all over social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube.
And on our YouTube page, like, share us, subscribe. Also, did you know we have a blog? We do. And we do like to talk about everything real estate and our big cities that we love, our Gainesvilles, our Tampas, our St. Augustines, and things like Mosquito Joe. So come and follow our blog. Come read about it. buysellrebell.com/blog.
And if you are considering a podcast, first step, come on, Rabell
here.
Realty Group's podcast. Second step, call Elio with the Fiesta Media Group at 352-327-5089.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We always enjoy you being with us here on our podcast or watching it afterwards on Facebook or YouTube. So we will see you next week.
Bye.
We appreciate you. Bye. Thank you, Jason, for
Thank
being
you.
on here.
Thank you.